Okay, so for part 5. Right now I'm being joined by my friend Zeke here. What's up,
Yep.
Zeke?
Hey, what's up? What's up, bro?
We obviously are good at this content creation thing.
Yes. Yes, it's not like we started this yesterday.
It's not like this was a bored thought at work that I just went full on with. And then have just had nothing to do today, so enjoyed it. And
Yes.
I forgot that that's how I need to... Forgot I went in windowed mode, which is awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so it looks, so what part
Altair,
are
it seems my students do not fully
you at right now?
understand what it is
We
to
just
wield
took
the
out the
blade.
first kind of chunk, or like the
Perhaps you
first
could
3
show them
targets.
what you know.
There's like 9 targets throughout the whole game, so we're like a third of the way through now.
Sweet.
Alright. Oh, this is gonna be helpful. Okay, I need to figure this one out. These buttons are still weird. There we go. Now, you never played the older ones, right, Zeke?
No, I've never played the older ones. The most recent one that I played was, well, really the most recent one that I played was, Assassin's Creed Unity, but now I can't even play that because my
Yeah.
computer sucks, so.
Yeah, that's still insane.
You must be busy.
Like,
I understand.
there is literally no reason why your computer shouldn't be
I
able
know.
to run it. It's not like it's not a good PC. It's that it just
Yeah.
for some reason has decided that Assassin's Creed as a franchise is just a no-go.
It is cursed, but it can play all the crappy new ones. It can play
Yeah.
all those.
Yeah, it can play all the modern ones that aren't really Assassin's Creed anymore. We'll get to those. We'll get to those. That'll be a while
That sounds
down.
good.
That'll be a while down the road here, though. All right, what am I doing first? Damascus, Acre, or Jerusalem? Why don't you choose, Zeke?
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. Alrighty. Let's do the bureau. Let's do the outskirts.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to...
I love all the tips I'm getting. I mean, the 1/4 of tips I'm getting.
What?
Like,
Wait.
they keep giving me these the tips during like helpful
how to
hints.
play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like during the loading screens. And on PS3, those were I'd hear the whole thing and then some. I'm hearing a quarter of it
Oh,
now.
because of the SSD. Okay,
Yeah,
I get
because
it.
of my PC actually not being crap. Oh, yep. I'm a gray horseman. Actually, I'm gonna double. Oh, no, wrong button. I am great at these controls. There we go.
I mean, by the end of all of it, you'll be great at this game.
Okay, I'll be honest. I am intentionally hitting those guys. I figured, why not?
Yeah, I mean, they're not real. It's fine.
Exactly. All right,
It's
that's...
a video game within another video game.
All right. What's the best way to murder these guys? No. Ah, yes. Oh, I forgot I had to lock on first. I've wasted so many knives.
This is a waste of my time.
Actually pulled that one off.
Also, I just wanted to let you know that I don't know if this is this way in the recording, but the audio on my stream is extremely low quality.
That probably is just your stream. Well, and honestly, I'll let you know. AC1, their audio sounds really almost sounds 8-bit. Not 8-bit, but it's not great. They improve it by AC2, but it depends on what you're saying the issue is.
Like,
The voices always sound...
no, it's like all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it may be a recording problem or something. I don't know.
Well, we will find out. As we've said before, I have no
This is
followers
new.
yet.
This is brand new.
And if it's
You can
really
do
if it's
whatever
really
you
that
want.
bad, and I need to redo some of my collection and replay some of Assassin's Creed 1, oh no.
And then later, later, whenever you have millions of
Yeah, obviously, when I am a YouTube
subscribers,
influencer from streaming old Assassin's Creed games,
then they'll come all the way back to
absolutely.
this stream, and you'll be canceled for absolutely no reason.
His audio was bad. The way he tried to set up having some basic commentary ruined it. No, stupid. See, I've been complaining about the parkour in Valhalla a lot, but like, after coming back to this, I'm not sure it was really that much better before.
Yeah.
At least not at the earliest stages.
Well, this is Assassin's Creed 1. They
Yeah.
didn't have a chance to improve it
That's true.
at all.
I mean, it's still at 60 FPS on the actual stream, like on the actual recording.
Nice.
Yeah, I recognize, with it only being me and not like having a chat or anyone to engage with, really, I felt like I was talking to no one and it was really unnatural, so I was like, is this just a playthrough with breathing, or is this...
Yeah.
What is this? I mean, I think I kept quiet enough aside from some clicks you would hear. It was still perfectly doable, but...
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Malik.
you
Word
just
that the
need
city
some
was possessed
commentary,
of
bro.
Yuda.
And that's why I was like,
Why do you trouble
I'm
me
here.
today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salah ad-Din's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed
and
himself to
once
play
you
the
have a
part.
chat, it'll be a lot
Fear and
easier as
intimidation
well.
get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish.
By the way, I don't mean
Here's
to be
where I
that
would look.
guy,
First,
but
to the
could you
southwest
change
of
the
mosque.
graphics at
After that, head south of here. There
At
are
all.
two locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is
We'll
in
talk
the
about
streets.
that later.
Near a synagogue. Don't foul this, Altair.
Yeah, the way I'm trying to do this is basically have it so whenever it gets to like an actual dialogue moment in game or a cutscene, I kind of want to go quiet for those.
Okay. I couldn't hear it because of the audio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The audio
Here,
problem.
want me to turn on subtitles or something?
Maybe. I'm playing Clone Hero right now in like looking at it. So
I gotcha.
yeah. Multiple monitors for the win.
Yeah, that's how I'm checking to make sure everything's working right on the actual recording. Alright, what am I actually doing? Okay.
Leave now. It's forbidden for you to be here. You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Hey, dude, don't worry about me. So what does the audio actually sound like to you then?
It sounds like I'm hearing it through a
Stop. You must not trespass here.
phone,
Huh.
but really quiet. Maybe I should turn up the volume. I don't know if that would
That might
increase the
help.
quality of the phone, but you know, it's kind of like the quality of the of like Game Boy Color.
Oh, that's really not good. I think once again, the audio in this game doesn't sound great.
It's
to
not
begin with,
that.
but I got what
it's
you're
not
saying. Like this sounds like a 2000. I mean, it's 2007 game, but it sounds like a 2002 game in terms of audio. All of it sounds compressed. Where am I actually going? I think I'm in the middle district. Yeah.
I know that Amaru will be having a connection over the audio.
Hmm? Who?
Amaru?
Oh, yeah. Aramil.
Aramil, yeah. This is so hard, not gonna lie.
Yeah, using those like I guess I'd go I'm Scribe or something. That's kind of the name I chose earlier this morning when I was trying to think of something. You're Zeke.
Yes.
Then we got Stand By, probably one. That's quicker than Stand By You.
Yeah, I've never called Aramil by Aramil.
No, we don't typically use gamer tags when we're playing games. We rarely play games where people can hear us.
Very true.
Like when we played, I remember we played Phasmophobia, and like I tried, I think, to go by your gamer tags, but it's like I could not get used to it if we had like another person in. It's weird whenever I'm like playing games with my brother and his friends, and they're all pretty good at calling each other by their tags. And it's like, oh, I have to respond to a scene now and call my brother Sif. Alrighty.
Did you see that?
Look, more people to. I'm not gonna do that.
I'll have your hand for that.
If I saved every poor thief that's getting attacked by guards, I'd just be doing too much.
You would never play the. You would never complete the story.
No, I would not. That's literally half the game is just dealing with those guys and hearing them going like, "Thief! You dare to steal in my presence? That will cost you your life." It was a simpler time when you could get by with like just repeating the same 2 side missions.
No, there's a charm.
There
It
is.
runs out eventually.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm not playing this for 100 hours.
Ooh, I have an idea. You should try and speed run
Did you see the order?
in the AC game.
Stage for another execution today.
It's the one at the western edge of
I don't know. That's really the
was on
demographic
my
I'm
way
going
just
for.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return.
I'm not the
and
kind of
bring a
person that really
measure of
likes
justice
speed
to the
runs,
city.
and I don't think I'd
Okay.
want to do one.
Not this mockery which the deed
I respect
raised
it, though.
us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
You've something to say?
Yeah, and I just wanted to let you know that person who must not be named, everyone also agrees with me about how much of an asshole he is.
Yep. So to chronicle for our friend group, because I'm sure in case we watch this in the future. So this is a person in a group, like one of your school groups.
Yes.
That is
yes.
just ridiculously insufferable.
Yes.
See, I'm using this as a way to immortalize our conversation too, you see.
I will be canceled as well.
Yes, if I'm going down, you're going with me. But so everyone else in the group agrees this guy's just the worst.
Yeah. Yep. Even the
That's
one
validating.
person showed his girlfriend the messages that we had, and her opinion was she wanted to hit him in the mouth.
Wow, everyone that gets told about this guy immediately wants to be violent. I love that. Everyone knows that at least one of those sort of people, you know? It's just like,
Yeah.
like for just any reason, you want to just have a chance to just punch them in the face.
Exactly.
Like, because for one thing, just the amount of passive aggression just drives everyone to insanity.
Yeah.
The point where you're just like, you don't want to bottle this up. You want to just go out lashing. You want to be like Will Smith at Chris Rock.
You want to be Will Smith.
Yeah, I
Will
saw
Smith
that.
is my role model.
Oh my god. You saw that, I take it, right?
Yeah.
That was insane.
That was a hard stop too.
It was, like, he just walked up there. Like, I was expecting to see like a Batman wham noise. I'm sure someone has already put it together.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty loud, like, the audio on its own with no, edits.
Yeah, I mean, Grant, I think it probably did hit next to his microphone, so
Yeah.
that would make it obviously loud. Like, it wasn't like in a massive room, it just echoed. It was more of it was a pretty good slap that could be very much heard because of the microphone.
Yeah.
Most interesting, was it the Oscars? That's what the award ceremony
Yeah,
was, right?
it was Oscars. And then he
contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked or
won
forced
an
to flee.
Oscar.
I'm simply
Yeah,
not
he
the
did.
father
He
I once
won
was.
Best Actor after
Would you be
that,
willing
Yeah.
to see me safely to my destination?
which was really awkward for everyone. Yeah, okay, so I gotta see this guy safely to that
Yeah.
area.
Whenever, like, the audio is the equivalent of, like,
Take much more of this.
That's right, I'm a good person. I just knife people in the street.
fine. I condone it.
Yeah,
Just sound like a Will Smith.
that's gonna be a joke for a while. Like, that's gonna be a meme. That was last night, right? Like, that's when the
Yeah.
ceremony was.
Yep.
I love with you. I don't think I even really knew who Chris Rock was until last night.
Have you ever heard of it? Everyone Hates Chris?
Wait, that's who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I don't mean to hit the person I'm supposed to be helping.
Which means that everybody really hates Chris.
Yeah! That's gonna be a meme.
The prophecies have been true.
It just has the prophecy foretold. Time for you guys to die. And you did. What did this guy do? Oh, come on, really?
Must have been pretty evil, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's hard to root for this guy. I mean, like, there's literally piles of bodies here now. I will say, I honestly like the combat system in AC1 more than 2 in Brotherhood.
Okay.
Like, they have less enemy variety, but I think they made, like, the swordplay more satisfying, added more animations and such.
Who saw what happened here?
And I might be like it might be kind of just a bit of an unpopular opinion on that, but I do like AC1's combat.
See, I'm a pleb that likes AC Black Flag combat the most out of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that one. It's just too. I've never been a fan of the whole chain counter kills, where it's like you can just take out one person and the other immediately. I would like it more if Assassin's Creed still stuck more with like the free flow combat from like Arkham, but like edited it to be like more lethal.
Sure.
I think that would have been a good system for them to go with, because it's very animated and looks very cinematic, but like it's also fun.
But then, like Assassin's Creed
You
Valhalla
won't dare
happened.
spill blood in front of a holy place.
Well,
In the chaos, I managed
I
to
don't
grab this
hate
from one of the
Valhalla's
And the
combat.
animations are just over the top.
Yes, they're ridiculous. But I think Origins had the best of the newer combats. It didn't have enough animations, but none of the animations were ridiculous. At least it didn't feel like it.
And I know that after watching Odyssey a little, like, it's just, you're like a superhero.
Yeah. See, one of the things I've come to realize with Assassin's Creed is that the old franchise is done. It's gone. The first 5 games were pretty much their own thing. That was the Assassin's Creed franchise. Black Flag was its own thing that was really good on its own, with Assassin's Creed story. But the new games are their own thing. When they created Origins, they completely did away with the original tenets that they used to create the first games. And in realizing that, it's kind of given me a weird level of closure. It's like, okay, fine, now I can enjoy them for what they are and not for what they don't have, which is almost a effective way to like them. Almost.
I understand.
I can enjoy those games now. Very different reasons, but I can enjoy them. Even Odyssey, which you know how that one sat with me as I've talked your ear off.
That's your last on that list of the ones that you like. It's if you were to rank them all, that would be last.
Yeah, it would be. But I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have some fun with Odyssey. It's a very pretty game. And that's it now.
Admit that. That's pretty pretty.
It's a very pretty game.
The new Assassin's Creed they all look great.
Graphically, like they've got their like nature, like their landscaping team is like tops.
Yeah.
What else do I have to do? I need to.
Leave, peasant. You're a guest. Leave, peasant. You're a big. Back here.
I love how in this game you get into a fight, there's guards around every corner, so the fight just never ends until you literally are piled with bodies.
Oh, that's how they used to make them.
I mean, it's fun if you want to have a good fight.
Yeah.
If you're trying to avoid a fight.
Go on a genocide.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I've played these games a long time. There have been plenty of times I've literally played to just do that. And when that's what I'm doing, I welcome the enemies coming. Please, Walk into my slaughter.
Yes, please do.
I want you to fight me. I want you to challenge me. Make my day.
Like okay. I just want to bring up the audio one more time. It's like a hearing a video over the internet in 1991.
What happened here?
You sure you don't want me to turn on subtitles in case you do want
It's
to look
fine.
over?
It's fine.
It's like the 8-bit audio mode you can put on in Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's part of the challenge is figuring out what the heck they're saying. I love how that game has that, where you can like switch it so that the game looks like it's an 8-bit, like a really pixelated game.
I like that.
It's a fun little stupid extra mode. I could play the majority of the game in that mode too.
Now, that I would never play like that. I'm surprised that you're even able to play it.
It's definitely a challenge. It's one of those challenges I give myself occasionally. The same way, like, I'll choose not to use certain abilities because I think they're just too broken.
True.
Alright. I've got an assassination mission down here.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful.
Oh, he wants to know the way.
Show me the way.
He wants to know the way. That's an old joke. Like, at this point, when this is being recorded, that joke's still, like, 6 years old.
I do not believe you have finished yet. Am I wrong? Come back when you have shown me the way.
This guy really wants to know their way. Okay, so I'm gonna try and kill these guys without being seen.
I'll have your hand for that.
Why
are you doing this? What have I done? Can't you spare something?
Here I go killing again.
I'll have your hand for that.
My family depend on me. Could you spare a few coins? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
There's these guys.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Okay, so I found the first one.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
The beggars in this game are so annoying. It's like these stupid poor people.
Wow, why can't you know? Why don't they just like acquire money?
Yeah, like what is so hard? Okay, we're talking about being canceled before, David. That just sealed the frickin' deal.
I mean, if the audience can't tell that that's sarcasm,
I think
that's
you're
on
correct.
them.
I think we're safe. Oh, crap. God. I failed the mission because I bumped into guys. So naturally, I do what any sane person does, and
You just commit mass genocide. Fine.
killing spree. Yeah, that's how you play Assassin's Creed, David.
Not like an assassin, like
When
a mass
you
murderer.
screw up, it's not your fault, so you have to let some rage off.
Exactly.
Come on, guys. There are entire battlefields with less bodies than this.
Are you still murdering people? Wait.
Yes! Yes! They just kept coming!
I just looked over after not looking.
There's a pile of bodies over there. Don't worry about it. I've meant for, I know what I'm in control. I am in control. And now I'm possibly murdering more. These early Assassin's Creed games were pretty much one thing.
Murder simulator.
Yeah.
Is this how you originally played it too?
I mean, of course I'm trying to play it differently. But yeah. It's never a choice though. It's okay though, these guys were awful, you gotta trust me on that one.
All the city will know of
These guys totally deserved it. Jerusalem, the city of oblivious guards. They walk up to a pile of corpses. What happened here?
I do not believe you have finished yet. Am I wrong? Come back when you have shown me the way.
How do you know?
That's a very good question. How does he frickin' know any of this?
Is he? Is he like omniscient or something?
I think.
Then why do you need to show him the way?
Well, he's not the brightest, that's for sure. You know what's funny? All those bodies are because I actually bumped into someone. That's all it took. Like I'm picturing that Family Guy joke whenever they're trying to start World War III, so Stewie and his evil girlfriend send India an up yours from Palestine or something, and they just nuke each other. It's like, well, he did not need much.
True.
The problem is, right now, my target is caught up looking at all the bodies, so I can't get him to walk over to me.
I mean, you could just add him to the pile.
No, because if I get detected for this mission, I lose. I have to redo it. That being said,
Who would do such an awful thing?
I'm awesome. So.
Very sick.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. I'm in control. think I pulled it off. Ah! Drunk guy.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here
Yep,
is my
that's
story,
me.
Master.
I'm the best.
I was
Most
cleaning
subtle
the temple
assassin ever.
steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers.
You might as
guarding
well
the
be playing
entrance of the
Hitman.
Execution plaza.
Except
If you
really,
time
really
your entry
badly.
Properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew.
You know,
that
I really
already.
hope that eventually they make a modern Assassin's Creed where you just bring out your AK and you just like.
Well, didn't Watch Dogs basically do that with that expansion?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you could pull it. Well, I mean, you could play as the assassin character, and you could have like an AK in that game, couldn't you?
I think
I mean,
so.
doesn't change the fact the game's not good from what it looks like. But
I'm the greatest assassin.
she has like an invisibility cloak at the end of it, I'm pretty sure. Which I guess the Shroud in the franchise has kind of been that, but I mean, it's an invisibility cloak, David. That breaks the game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I said your name. Zeke. Never mind that, chat.
Well, now you have to throw this all in the garbage.
No. I will bleep that. I won't, but I mean... See, you have a fairly common name. I don't, so...
Yeah, very true.
Like, there's like 3 at the place I work at, so...
I think I've seen everything now.
And I don't know anyone with your name.
Nope. I might have met one other one.
At least not any males.
Yeah. I think I have met one other one. And I think the moment we met, we were like, oh, you exist. There's another one! There are 6 of us in the world, probably. There's like
as long as you don't mention my social security number, we'll be all good.
Oh, well, don't look at the chat.
God damn it. Haley.
Confess to him.
I didn't say anything. You idiots.
You will be found and
We're doing great.
They couldn't understand what I said.
watch carefully those around you. Those you
It's not
think
like
you
it's
know
actually
so
a big
well.
deal.
For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majduddin will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law.
Yeah, you're
We
called
are
the
nothing
snitch.
without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
Well, this guy sounds bloody awful. It's okay. Do you know what snitches get, Zeke?
What?
Do you know what snitches get? They get followed by a weird guy in a white hood for like 5 minutes until you can beat them up in a safe location. That didn't rhyme, and so I just decided I was just gonna explain.
Sounds good. And what's with all the graphs around him as he's walking?
What crap?
And why did he punch you out of nowhere?
That's just a drunk guy. They do that. That's what drunk people do. Didn't you know that? And what graphs are you
Okay.
talking about? I don't see any.
Oh man, like, I guess that's true considering what you did the other day.
Okay, I slapped. I might have Will Smithed you, but I didn't toss you with. Ow. That's gonna be a verb from now on. I might have Will Smithed you. See, I don't know enough about that story to say who's in the right and who's in the wrong. Probably not in the right for slapping, but I don't know enough about that joke to know if it was really that far out of line.
There's a lot of nuance.
That doesn't change the fact that that's still hilarious that it happened, and I want
hilarious.
and I want to shine a light on that. That happened on live TV.
That's what happens when you run without looking.
Do it by chance? Oh yeah, it's not live stream, right?
It's not. It's being recorded.
Alright. Wait.
Ah.
I was about to ask how many live viewers that we had, but then I realized.
Probably not any. We might have had Christian if we're doing live.
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
What did I do? This is impossible.
Okay, we're gonna stop worrying about it and just try to use fake names.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
So the lucky thing about me is even if they hear my name, they'll think it's something different, because people will hear my name and still get it wrong.
Important to him,
True.
I have extra protection.
and I think you tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans, their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with, works for, perhaps.
Man, I can't believe it snowed.
They need the city.
Oh my gosh, that was the most annoying thing yesterday. I got to work and immediately had to shovel.
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
I love how he gives him a chance to say everything and then just kills them in cold blood. Well, that's totally something a good guy does.
Yes. Sasuke would probably like have a move like that.
You're pulling Sasuke into this now, huh?
Is that a spoiler technically?
No. That show's from 2003. Nothing's a spoiler anymore. For everyone that watches this, there's a chance that you might get Naruto spoilers occasionally. I'm not sorry. It's a 700 episode show. If you haven't watched it at this point, you don't want to.
Well, I had.
Or you'll forget it already.
Opinion. I had that opinion before I watched it, though.
Yeah, so you'll either have a change of heart and watch it, or not. Either way, the spoilers won't actually exist still.
Yeah.
You could have heard anything about the show before you watched it, and it wouldn't have made any. You wouldn't have noticed it actually. I literally showed you blatant spoilers to get you to watch it.
Yeah.
And how much did that actually inhibit the show?
None. In fact, I don't remember. I was also drunk whenever I watched it. So like, must have not because he was at your old apartment, right?
Well that one, yeah. I was talking. I think I showed you like a fan-made trailer that used like warriors.
Yeah.
From Imagine Dragons. I think that was the one. That was the one that really got you to watch it.
Yeah.
In the end, I thought it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one showed pretty blatant spoilers.
Alright, so for the uninitiated, I do have to admit that this plot, the character progression is quite slow, but it's quite worth it.
Just use a filler list if you're ever gonna watch the show. Use a filler list. Every YouTuber who is into anime or anything will always tell you that. Just
very
use a filler
few
list.
of the filler arcs are worth watching.
I'll have your hand for that.
Yeah, like there's some that are decent enough to be worth it. And if you finish the show and want more Naruto, you can always go back to them. But don't let them get in the way of the actually important story.
Yes.
If it's gonna kill the pacing, which it does, because they would throw chunks of filler into like the most important moments of the show.
God damn you! Leave me alone!
This is turning into our podcast, basically.
This is what you always wanted.
This is our podcast, except it also has Assassin's Creed in it. I'm so happy.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mualim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
You know, when I first played this game, I was always wondering why this guy was being such a dick.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent
I always kept forgetting the fact this is the character in the beginning of the game who it's your fault his brother gets killed and it's your fault he loses his arm. He's actually pretty tame about it.
Yeah. Now that you mention it.
I feel like
that
I'd be a bit worse about bit madder.
Yeah, I think I would hit you in the face, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think I would Will Smith
Will
you.
Smith me?
You must not trespass here.
I think this is it. I'm gonna clear out these archers. That'll be my plan of attack. I'm sure it'll totally work. As everyone knows, my plans in the original Assassin's Creed game always work.
Yes, they're infallible plans.
Infallible entirely. There's the execution. One more guy up there.
Stop him!
So much. Do I have to be in the crowd? I would so.
That's a very interactive crowd.
Yeah. It's not AC Unity.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
See how the evil
I'm not
of
taking
one
that approach.
man spreads to corrupt others. They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin: the harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Oh, come on! That... what? I literally got shoved by a drunk guy and aggroed everybody. So any chances for a good attack are just gone. So I guess I'm just killing everyone.
Yeah, guess that's how that works. Actually, bro, I think I'm gonna need to leave. I've had something
Yeah, no problem.
come up.
Fine.
Oh, I'll chat with you later. It was nice,
Yep, thank you for joining me.
being included.
Yep.
Lady Infidel, quickly!
Yep, I'll see it.
Your work here is finished.
No, no!
This is the
It had
most
only
graceful
just
Assassin's
begun.
Creed playthrough ever.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see see the way the people cheered, the way they feared me. I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once, perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
It was not assassinate to jump off a cliff. Never mind. Jeez, this is just going great. Nope, nope. This is going amazingly. And I think I lost him.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one. Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Alright, that's probably a good place to end that for now. Thank you for watching. Take care all.